Yo, Chief, what's up, buddy? Just finished watching my Lakers game. Whoop! Yeah, my boys got whooped, bro. Like, ah, man. Yeah, nah, bro. Actually, they didn't whoop him, bro. We did not got whooped. We got raped. We got raped. Yeah, you crazy. Alright, let's see what we got here, bro. Hmm. Hold on. We got complete daily challenges. How you been, bro?
everyone, thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Antonio going up against Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Now here's Wade.
Chicago foul. Brianna Stewart. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wade. Pocket 6. Griffin inside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Griffin has so much confidence in his scoring ability, especially when he's near the basket.
Down low. Pass to Stewart. Screen by James. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance. And the defense just learned the hard way.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, man, Griffin is a monster around the rim.
From deep, Green. That's to Gobert. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Into the lineup, San Antonio.
And here's Gobert. And it's LeBron missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get
Good defense, Stuart. Good defense.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Fox. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
tricky shot by Fox right there. That floater is nearly impossible to defend.
Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Well, that's a couple of tough points right there. That was a battle shot.
Here's Fox. Embiid, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now here's Wade. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Fast break. Here we go. From deep, James. They grab their own miss. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Launches it. Westbrook, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2-for-1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Embiid the screen. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Forget his height, and for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
Wade drives in, and Garnett misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
LeBron James.
nailed from three-point land. And so the first quarter is in the books. In Chicago, they're up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Now here's James. Still without a basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Nash. High post, Stoudemire. To the wing right side. Nash with it. Clock at 4. Goes back up. And the rejection by James. To the inside. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Oh, shot took over.
It'd be an easy shot, but he's proven wrong there with authority.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Well, you know,
No, I fucked up.
for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Outside Curry. Outside Griffin. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
That one doesn't drop. San Antonio trails by 5. Bird. Oh, Bird flies in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Gobert, the screen. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 5 now.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Halliburton. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Vassar. Over Gobert. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Nash. Now Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire slamming it down.
Big time power from Stoudemire. His dunks pack a thunderous punch.
Curry from deep three-point land. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for Stacey.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Lets it fly. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
A true operator on the offensive end. Fox knows how to move the pieces around and find a look.
Green left side. And Green slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Wade. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Wade's got the first field goal of the second half for San Antonio.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And that's a grown man's jam by Green.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 14. Here he goes. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Fires the three. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from before. Here's Wade. Wade slamming it home.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chicago making some changes. Here's Westbrook. He's got 8. At the crossover, LeBron with the block.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one.
Ooh, that's a block.
Foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Bird hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Castle. Got a piece of it. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw good, Westbrook.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Here's Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Stewart. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
3 points.
And Chicago leads by 13.
Stewart's offensive prowess, allowing her to nail that jumper there. I could watch her shoot all day.
Bird high post. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
You could tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right back. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Out to Bird. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Embiid powers it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to it. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, it's refreshing to see Green not just help run the offense, but also be involved with production.
Gobert with the block.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Pippen with the wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And Chicago leads by 19.
Oh, he gonna quit. He quit. He quit. I don't get it. If you get to the fourth quarter, why you don't? What you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That's all I got. 3 wins.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's Chicago to start out. Here's Green. Pippen for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Johnson. Outside Bagley. Here's Brown. And he drives in. Can't connect from short range. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. He's helped his
LeBron James.
Test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Bagley. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 5 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Brown.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Might go for 40 with LeBron.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Fires the three. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Here's Chicago. Here's Pippen. Bang! With the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And here's Stewart. Poke loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you got to guard it from deep.
And taken away by Johnson. It's stolen by Green. And LeBron throws it down.
Like I said, I might go for 40 with LeBron.
When you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
And then Johnson with the jam.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Harper's shot's good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass the flag. Three-pointer. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Albuquerque leading by 5. Johnson outside. Bagley the screen. Takes a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Albuquerque out in front, up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Fox with it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Boy, Westbrook is explosive in everything he does.
Fox looking it over. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Albuquerque.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Now off the inbound. And Stoudemire slams it in. Albuquerque leading by 8. Out left to the wing. Outside Boozer. A three-pointer is right on target. Boozer's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but he can also step out beyond the three-point line.
Nash left side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, and he is practically at the rim.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Stoudemire, and it's sent back by Turner.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop? Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is, but then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor.
Pass to Collison. And finished off by Collison.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And Howard has it in the corner. Over Stewart. Howard can hit.
Hey, man.
Chicago trails
They sell.
by 7. Drives to the hoop. They get it back. Pass to Stoudemire. Nash outside. Rebound by Albuquerque. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fox, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Nash.
And one.
Gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sinks that tough make for the end one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Oh, yeah, mama.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Johnson outside. Here's Flag. He has yet to score. Johnson can't get it to go.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
James, the bounce pass. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
I'm a mama. Yeah, I'm a.
By 2.
Love you, mama. I love you.
To start the third quarter.
26 pulgadas de nieve están cayendo.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Albuquerque with the possession. A 2-point game. Pass to Flag. Johnson the screen. Stolen by Pippen. Now here's LeBron with a tie.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
For Chicago, they had made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That one drops. He ties it up.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And Harper slams it in.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
James right side. Stewart is screen for the lead. James buries the three.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Johnson. Stewart with the steal. Here's Chicago. They lead by 1. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Outside Bagley. Now Flag. Now Harper. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got his first points of the game.
Well, I'm a big fan of the passing aspect of Johnson's game. He's proven to be a very unselfish, team-oriented guy.
Screen by James. Inside. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Outside Harper. Stewart with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. James looking around. Misses in close. Albuquerque trails by 3. Pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Outside, Green takes it inside. Gobert the screen. Stewart misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Flag. And the rejection by LeBron.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfect.
And it's Pippen in the corner. And again, no good by Chicago. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 5 now.
Terrific hustle on the offensive board. Doing whatever possible to keep the play alive.
Count that one.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Down low, Bagley, and finished off by Bagley. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
We're at the end of the third, and we've
Y papi, ¿está bien?
Albuquerque out in front, up by 1. And when we return,
Papi, miren, el esposo, tu perro, tu perro, tu perro.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Tu perro. Tu perro. Perro.
Chicago trailing here. And here is Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Outside, Fox. Outside, Boozer. The kick out to Fox. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And Boozer gets it to go.
Well, he has tremendous confidence off the catch. Boozer can be really dangerous when he
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was intended for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
A solid athlete. When you give Boozer room around the rim, he punches it home.
Fox. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Now Turner. Outside, Fox. From outside, can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
And down goes the three.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. You can tell Giannis loves delivering in these moments. Puts the team on his back without hesitation.
He answers with a dunk of his own.
Well, you know Boozer's ready for the moment. Here's a guy who never gets frustrated.
Fox. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And Fox is a gamer. Someone that wants to step up and deliver in important moments.
Here's Fox. Jacks up a three. He throws the three.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
Right side, Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the three.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience.
Oh shit, I'm thinking it's the third quarter.
Huge sigh of relief.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Fox.
Oh my God! That was a block.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
And so Green will bring it up for Chicago. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. It's James. Puts up the three.
It's good.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
There's the pick. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah!
Big win by Chicago.
Good game, man.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times.
I didn't know it was the fourth quarter. I'm shooting crazy with Scottie Pippen and LeBron James. Those are two big threes, especially the one Scottie Pippen hit. That put me up. That's what I'm talking about. I stayed cool under pressure. You heard me? 17 with LeBron James. You heard me? 2 out of 2 3-point. You heard me? I gotta win 3 single players. I got allergy, bro. Come on, that's a steal, bro. That's weird. Shit. Jackie.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Again, brother or sister, my apologies.
And it's Chicago to start out. Carter outside. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Carter. And there's the drive. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's
Pippen
are downright vicious. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here is Carter. And here's Barnes for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Outside, Green. Pass to Dawkins. Outside for Pippen. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Pippen's got 5.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
out of bounds.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And the Tar Heels with possession here. It's a three-point game. Pass to Barnes. And there's the defensive 3-second.
He's not even there, buddy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
It's called missing it.
Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Castle. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
On the wing, Levine. Out to Carter. Nice move. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Chicago making a switch here.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
All right, let me just stop fucking around and take over this game.
Ideal modern wing. Levine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Now, here's Fox. Can't cash in from close range. Vince Carter on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Here we go. Coach, the 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's been a strong suit for Love for a long time. If he spots a wide open man, he's going to make the right choice.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here is Carter. Fox with the steal.
And one. Let's go.
Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance.
Let's go.
That one on Love.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Barnes. Nothing on the board. Here's Faceoff.
I'm gonna get that right back, buddy. Watch this.
With a nice jam.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Carter drives in. And the rejection by Embiid. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago leads by just 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Now, here's Nash. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Chicago. Chicago trails by 6. Carter outside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Nash outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here's Stewart. Vince Carter missing his last shot. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. No foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Dawkins slams it in.
And the power of Chocolate Thunder. Dawkins with a violent approach at the rim.
Pass to Faceoff. Kick out to LaVine. 5 to shoot. Here's Faceoff. And here's Barnes for 3. LeBron grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Westbrook. Nice D from LaVine. And here's LaVine who brings it up for Chicago. Carter, that's good.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking 3.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Faceoff. And he can't jam it through. Here's Westbrook driving inside. And it's LeBron missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now here's Carter. He's got 8.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's He's looking to tear off the rim.
Chicago trailing here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And then Carter with the dunk.
And so tenacious on the attack.
Bye-bye.
I love seeing Carter go all the way on that. The ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Levine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Even for three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Right side Roy. Back to Wembanyama. Puts it up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pippen. Cracks in the tray. Pippen's got 8 points.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Westbrook. Over Westbrook. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. In Chicago, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago leading by 4. And Nash, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Nash has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points of the third quarter for Chicago. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire slamming it down.
Big time power from Stoudemire. His dunks pack a thunderous punch.
Pass to Roy. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Here's Fox. And it's Kurylenko with the rebound. Chicago trails by 5. Shoots. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Here's Stoudemire. Stoudemire with the screen. And here's James outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Roy is doubled. Wembanyama outside. For 3, Westbrook. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any strong? Put on more muscle, more bulk.
Well, Kevin, of course he can use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Well, that's on the defense there. You have to be more careful guarding.
Chicago.
That's your run right there, buddy. That was your run.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's hauled in by Stewart.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Drills it from outside. Kirilenko's got 5 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that's a grown man's jam by Green.
Outside for Davis. Stolen by Pippen. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Inside. Physical play by Embiid inside.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
They set the pick. For 3, Roy. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
Like I said, that was your run.
Just one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Chicago leading. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Tar Heels making some changes. Here's Carter. Takes it inside. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Here's Levine. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Bayshore, that's good. And Chicago leads 5-2.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And it's denied.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
Now, here's Stewart. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Yeah, the defense looks helpless to stop him. They got to figure out something different.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now, here's Levine. Carter looking around. To the inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Pass to Love. Antetokounmpo with the steals. And Stewart gets it to go. And it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Well, she's used to these clutch situations. National championships, gold medal games, WNBA finals. Stewart's played in them all.
Now here's Levine. Will it go? The drive by Bard. Oh, and the jump by Bard.
Nice job there by Levine, making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
Pass to Pippen. Yes!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here is Carter. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with it. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Love.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Back to Levine. Puts up a 3. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Hell yeah.
Those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get
Good game, buddy. Good game. Make sure to hit us up, man. King Nice YouTube. We live right now. Over 400,000 people watching. It was a great game. God bless. God bless. Stay safe.
A game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and...
Yeah, I can't do no challenges, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, I forgot about the challenge. I forgot about Richard Hamilton, bro.
Today's matchup, your home team and Chicago. Let's get ready for some basketball. Let's break out the starters.
Here we go.
Miles Turner. Miles Turner. Chicago foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's a clean steal, bro.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Remaining in the game. 2 minutes. The ball goes to Chicago. At the line for 2, DeMar DeRozan. Assist from Draymond Green. Chicago foul. Richard Hamilton. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, DeMar DeRozan. Miles Turner. Miles Turner. 3 points. Miles Turner. Chicago foul. Richard Hamilton.
You cannot steal the ball from DeRozan.
Fifth team foul. At the line for 2, DeMar DeRozan. That's the end of the game. Thank you.
Damn, bro.
Video. In today's video,